Now we're going to do, so we just did some problems with no calculator. We didn't need a calculator. And again, why was it we didn't need a calculator?
Because we're smart.
Well, yes, certainly because you're smart, but also every angle was either a 30, a 60, or a 45, right? And as long as that's the case, we're all good. Take a look at these next ones though. We're finding the secant of 10 degrees. And the cosine of pi over 9. And the tangent of 2811. Well, there is no way to do these without a calculator. Well, I shouldn't say that. There are tables. You can look them up in tables, which is what I had to do when I was your age because there weren't any calculators. Actually, there were, but I couldn't afford one. Only one kid in my high school class had a calculator. Now, keep in mind, my high school class was only 58 kids, but only one calculator.
How much did they cost?
They were expensive, and they didn't do anything. I mean, they were nothing like the calculators you have now. My first calculator plugged into the wall. When I went to college, I had to have a calculator, and it plugged into the wall, yeah. It's a sad, sad story. But anyway, now we have these amazing calculators, and we're going to type this stuff in. Pay attention, because it's a little trickier than you might think. So here's what I want you to notice. Some of these problems are in degrees, and you can tell a degree problem because it has a degree mark. The other problems are in radians. Your calculator doesn't know the difference unless you tell it, all right? So step one, go to mode. See where my finger's pointing? That's mode. And one of the options is radian and degree. Do you see that?
Yeah.
So right now, I want you to highlight degree, press enter, and then clear out. Quit. So now our calculator is set in degrees. So that means that any angle you put in, the calculator is going to think it's a degree angle. So we're going to go through and do all the degree problems first. And then we'll change our calculator to radians, and we'll do the radian problems. Okay? Otherwise, you'll have to be switching back and forth. So we're going to do everything with a degree right now. All right, so we're starting right here. Now that would be super simple if I had a secant button. But I don't. What do I know about the secant? It's reciprocal of cosine. So you're going to physically type 1 divided by cosine 10. That is how we put a secant into our calculator. 1 divided by cosine 10, and the answer is 1.0154. 1.0154. Did everybody get that? How do you do a secant on your calculator? The only way to do it, don't try to get fancy and tricky. It won't work. The only way to do it is 1 divided by cosine. Okay? Now, let's skip down. We're doing all the degrees. So we're going to go here. So we're going to press tangent. We have that button, so we're going to press it. Then we're going to press 28. Now, who remembers from yesterday how to get this? David? Second apps, your angle menu. So second apps, and choose degree. Then we type 11, second apps, and choose minutes. If you got 0.5358, you did it right. Remember, we have Flex today. If you don't know how to use that calculator, you can come to Flex. We'll figure it out. How many of you got 5358, 0.5358? Good, very good. All right, now we're doing only the degree problems right now. So we're skipping to here. Shoot, it's a cotangent. I do not have that button. So how do you think I'm going to handle that? I'm going to do 1 divided by tangent. So 1 divided by tangent. And then I'll put in 13 second apse degrees, 19 second apse minutes, and this one is 4.2248. Confirmation from someone? Good.
How far out do you want us to go?
I'm rounding down to the 100,000, but there'll be directions anytime you square. I just need you to get that number. All right, so now we're doing this one. Well, the good news is I have a sign button, so I'll press sign. And then 127 second apse degrees, 18 second apse minutes, 13, oh shooty tooty, who remembers how to get the seconds? Well, alpha plus, and that one should come out 0.7954. Is that okay? All right. Yep.
Mine shows error.
Okay, well, you're doing something wrong. We'll have to look at it. Hang around during flex, we'll look at it. Or maybe after class. I gotta get over to somewhere. All right, here we go. Next one. Cotangent. How do I type in a cotangent? 1 divided by tangent. The only way to put a cotangent in your calculator is 1 divided by tangent. 158 second apse degrees, 19 second apse minutes. Did you get negative 2.5150?
Yes.
Now, negative answers happen. In fact, half the time your functions are going to be negative. So don't be alarmed when you hit negative numbers. It's perfectly okay. All right, we got one more. Tangent 318. Well, we have a tangent button, so tangent 300 second apse degrees, 18 second apse minutes. What'd you come up with? Negative 1.7113. Does that look okay? All right, now, next time we have class, which is Thursday, we will switch our calculator over into radians and press the exact same buttons to get our radian answers. This is a huge section of work, so those of you doing homework might want to get sections 1 and 2 pretty much done. We're almost done with 2.